Ooh, welcome to the spooky week before Halloween. Now, actually, scary games are not generally my thing. In fact, scary anything isn't really my thing. I don't enjoy being scared, but whenever I've played scary games or watched scary movies, I've actually not found it all that scary. Maybe I'm just really good at separating fantasy from reality, but it is a bit strange because in real life I am one of the most skittish people around. If someone taps me on the shoulder, I'm like, whoa, jump out of my skin. But having said that, I do own Amnesia, the original Amnesia, and I've never played more than the first half hour of it, so I figured this is a good opportunity to give it another go. It's supposed to be really good. So let's do that. Create a profile. As you can see, my typing skills are elite. Yep. Let's just check the options. Do subtitles on. That's good. That all looks fine. Resolution options. Mouse input. Volume control. Yeah, I was actually looking for a way to turn the music down, but there isn't one. That's cool. Start new game. Ooh. It's actually, I have
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
I just didn't want to talk over the cutscene there. But, sounds like some chain action going on, doesn't it? Yeah, well, while I have played the first half hour of Amnesia, it was like 2 years ago, and I actually don't remember pretty much anything about it at all. So I really have to admit it's quite fresh. Waking up on the floor with blurred vision. Typical Saturday morning. Not really. Okay. A memento has been added to my journal. Press M to see mementos. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. Alright. What else have we got in this journal? Diaries and notes. Okay. I'm swaying a bit, aren't I? Must have been a heavy night last night. Okie dokie, so WAS and D are moving me around. That's pretty much what you'd expect. Can I jump? Oh, I can jump. Cool. Can I crouch? Shift, Alt, Control crouches. Okay. So I'm following the liquid trail. Clearly in kind of some spooky old castle. There's yeah, this swaying motion is it's making me feel a little bit sick. Oh, and now things are sort of spooky. I have to say that this kind of swaying and blurring of the screen is making me feel travel sick rather than scared. Oh dear. So let's see, we go up here. Obviously the game wanted me to go that way, but it also opened this door and it's like, wow, it tends to explore stuff. So I can pick things up with a left mouse button and throw with the right. Okay. Or I can hold down R to rotate. I see. Right. Interesting. Alrighty. Yep, nothing very interesting in that room other than that tinderbox, which, as I understand things, this game, hold down left mouse and move the mouse in, out, in order to move the door. Or press right mouse button to just throw it open. I can't do this. Right mouse button not actually doing anything, but left does. Right. Yeah, as I understand it, this game is a little bit of a survival game in that you have to collect like lantern oil and things in order to light the way. Okay, so it involves Wish I could figure this out. Oh, I see. So right mouse button pushes the door, but since I'm pointing that way anyway, this door opens outwards, it's absolutely no use at all. Okay. Yeah, another tinderbox. Okay, the game was actually wanting me to check my inventory, wasn't I? It wasn't at the tab. Let's see what we've got here. My health, all is good. My brain is crystal clear. That brain looks a little bit like the multiform in the first Matt Smith episode of Doctor Who. I was just watching that this morning, and that might be why I'm making that reference, doesn't it? And the heart looks a little bit like a baby. You can see that. Imagine those are the legs, and those are the arms. There's the head, and that's the umbilical cord. Spooky. So what else we got here? Journal, no oil, 3 tinder boxes. Okay. Ooh, paintings on the wall. Look like the kind of things my parents would like. Not my style, but it's okay. That's cool. I like paintings with more emotion in them than these. I mean, these are just like people gazing wistfully and things. I like it when people are hugging or whatever. Oh, is this not open? Oh, push inwards. Okay. So the way of opening doors is going to take a little getting used to, where normally you would just click or press a button, but here you have to click and move the mouse. And normally the mouse, and that seems to move you, whereas normally the mouse is moving the camera. Sort of a weird sort of fisheye effect in this game, isn't there? Where everything's a bit. Ooh, I can take that off. Interesting. Can I put it back on? Yes. No. Whoops. Oh well. It's sort of a weird fisheye effect where everything seems to be focused towards the centre of the screen. I'm saying a lot, aren't I, this morning? I hope it's not too annoying. Okay, what else have we got? Wait. Oh, this is where I've just been. Did I get turned around somehow? Oh, that's a great start. Can I run? Crouch. Doesn't look like it's possible to run. That's odd. Well, it can't be right. It must be a. Let's just check the key bindings. There must be a run key. Key configuration. Forwards, backwards, left, right. Oh, I can lean. Run, left, shift. I could swear I was pressing that. Oh, it just takes a minute. Yeah, you can run, but it just takes a little bit of time to get up any speed. Ooh, something's. Wow, what happened there? Did I just trip and fall? Well, you can run, but you trip over your feet. Okay. Ooh. Okay, again, clearly wants me to go that way, but there's a room here to explore, and I've got to explore because there might be tinderboxes or something in it. Okay, picking up tinderbox. Yep. Okay, that was why the game wanted me to come this way. Clearly. Okay. I feel like I'm moving awfully slow, but I do remember reading an article at one point a few years ago now saying that the average walking speed in games was actually about 30 miles an hour. Just because normal walking is so slow that it would just take forever to get through the game. Oh dear, what the? Oh, the lights went out. When I'm in darkness, my sanity will drain. Turn on lights in the environment using tinderboxes, okay? So can I light those? No. Can I light these? Yes. Okay, so I just turn on the lights. Let there be light, and then my sanity will not drain, which is awesome. Because I like my sanity. I mean, amnesia, as in losing my memory, is actually one of my big phobias in life. You know, I feel as though I am my memories. I am the sum of those experiences, and to lose them, it would just be, it just horrifies me. I would die, because I would be a different person without my memories. And ironically, I am possibly one of the most scatterbrained people in the world. I have to make lists to remember anything. So, yep. Travelling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. I didn't read the rest of it because I was too busy talking about memories. Okay, that wasn't exactly wonderful. I mean, the game was great. It was just the player. Okay, I've got a book here. Is there a way to look what it is? It's kind of small. I think is it the Necromonicon? I'm not sure. Witnessing unsettling events will reduce your sanity. I thought it said salary then. Sanity. It can be increased by completing puzzles and making progress in the game. Okay, so I'm still tracking this liquid which goes that way, but let's see what we've got down here. So my sanity now is a slight headache. Oh, the bottom of the brain has gone yellow. I've got yellow brain. Presumably that's why there's all that screen distortion, which again is making me feel a little bit motion sick. I love the way it was described as an unsettling event when it was clearly just the breeze blowing from that hole in the ceiling, blowing the door open. Like, yeah, that's not really unsettling. To be honest, the supernatural, I mean, like I say, in real life I am quite skittish, but the supernatural doesn't really bother me that much because I don't believe in it. One of the things that when it's late at night and I've been up way too long and I'm lying in my bed alone, the thing that really freaks me out is the sort of aliens coming to experiment on me. And I don't believe in that happening either. It's just the way your mind works when you're tired. You get really scared of things. Whoa. Okay, there's a bit of a whirlwind in here. Can I throw something into that? No, it just goes straight through. It's a spectral whirlwind. It should have swept up the book and it didn't. Lots of books in this place. Ooh, we've got a lantern. It can be turned on by pressing F and okay. So we've got a lantern. Oh, we've got a plant pot. Yep. I wonder if how do I open this? I wonder if the fact that I'm just picking stuff up and throwing it around is a way of me asserting control over the game environment. Because I'm a little worried that that nothing really happened so far as I know. I've witnessed a few gusts of wind, and it's making me wonder if this game is just going to throw something nasty at me. Ooh, is that an earthquake? I've never experienced a bad earthquake because I live in the UK. I think there was one when I was very young. It wasn't a bad earthquake, but it was just a sense. It was really weird because it was just a sensation of being knocked across the room by nothing at all. Okay, so if I move this out, I should be able to. Oh, I thought if I moved it out of there, I could open it. It's a chest, isn't it? Can I not open this? No, that's useless. Yeah, I don't know what it must be like for people who live in actual earthquake zones where, you know, these things are a pretty regular occurrence. I guess maybe like most things you get kind of blasé about it, but you know, as somebody who hasn't experienced that, it is one of those things that does freak me out a little. Ooh, game wants me to look that way. Okay. What have we here? We have a chair. Let's get that out of the way. We have some test tubes, Bunsen burner, some scales, some oil. So I can add oil to the lantern by double clicking on the lantern. Did it say? To add more oil to the lantern, double click on the oil item. Oh, so you double click on that and yeah, okay. I like that the lantern oil is just a nice gauge like that, so you can just look at it and see very easily how much oil you've got. Okay.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
So basically we're going to murder this Alexander dude because we picked up a note that told us to. Yup, that sounds legit. Have to say, if it were me and I was going to do a plot like this, I would murder the dude, then take the potion that removed my memories, rather than have my brand new amnesiac self have to start his life by murdering somebody. But again, as I said, I wouldn't be doing this. Well, I guess unless it was a really desperate situation. Hold down left and move in the direction I want to move the lever. Okay, so move it down and yay, we're over the secret passageway. That was fairly easy. And this goes to the entrance hall. The door slammed shut behind him when he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lonely soul in London seemed appropriate somehow. Okay. I can hold, yep. I have to say, running isn't really all that much faster than walking, but it's a little. I'm actually walking a bit faster now. It feels like I am. And I'm not holding down shift to run.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brandenburg.
Refinery is an interesting word. What are they refining here and why? Okay, game has given me a choice which way to go. I don't like that. I prefer linear games because now I don't know which way to go. I'm going to go up there, I think, and see what's up the stairs. Ooh, somebody that way, is there? Damsel in distress. Let's try again. Damsel in distress. We must save her. Damsel in distress. I don't know. Distress presumably means... oh, it's locked and it won't open. Okay. Distress presumably means she's lost her clothes. That's the laboratorium. Okay. Let's see what's this way. The other children cheered him on, his name voiced at a steady rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought and struck his victim with a rock. Nice. Ooh. Okay. So what are we here? Spooky room full of mist and sunbeams. At least it's daytime. At least it's daytime. Okay. I wonder if this counts as being dark. I mean, I wonder if that means my sanity is going to be... ooh, what's that? Oil. I wonder if that means my sanity is going to be reduced. I wish there was some kind of something on the HUD or something that told me when I was in somewhere that the game considered dark and when I wasn't, because I can pretty see, apart from that one dark corner, I can see pretty well here. The screen is doing that weird fisheye thing again. In fact, how's my No, my sanity is fine. Nothing to worry about there. Ooh, great on the floor. So I want to tread on that in case I fall through. Ooh, something to pick up. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Okay. Oops, that's not what I wanted to, not what I wanted to do at all. Let's pick up oil. I can pick up. Trying to see what was written on the side of that jar, but I think it's in German or something. Just throwing stuff around for the fun of it, although it didn't shatter, disappointingly.
There should be more cuprite. Let me see. And one part aquaforce.
Cuprite. Is that a film director? Sounds like it should be. Oh. Just realised the fact that I can jump makes me wonder whether there's going to be first-person platforming segments in this game. I hope not. I hate first-person platforming. Picked up a chemistry part, okay. And this is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The formula compounds lack the potency that I need, but I sense that I'm close. Calamine and Calamine and orpiment are a given, and the cuprite binds them together well. See? Importance of having a good director in your movie project. Otherwise, Simon Calamine and Virginia Orpiment would not have acted as well. They would not have been good stars without Sammy Cuprite. This time, however, I will attempt Aqua Regia instead of Aqua Fortis. Different acting techniques, in the hopes that I will produce a more even solution. But the experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. And who said the world doesn't need more detergents? Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution, and it should be handled with the greatest of care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I'll find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Okay. Okay, so I don't think there's anything else in here. So that was that area, was it? Just check this dark corner that I was in before where I couldn't see anything. Yeah, nothing there I need to see. Looks like some kind of weird bondage cross or something. Oh dear. Let's go back the way we came. He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick to his stomach. Hazel remained hidden in fear that she too would be punished. Okay, so I've tried down there. That was locked. Let's go up the stairs again, because I only can this way because there was that woman in distress, and her voice seemed to be coming from this direction. In that the game turned the camera to look that way, but it didn't look like I could get to her. Okay, what have we got here? It won't budge. Yeah, it's been nailed shut. Let's see what's this way. Broken staircase. The archives. Wait, isn't that where I just came from? No, that was the old archives, wasn't it? A fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delight, he thought, just like the ones at the consulate in Constantinople. I get a feeling this game is set in the kind of Victorian era, although it hasn't actually said, has it? I could light that lantern, but there's really no need. What's that say? Library? Rare books, okay. anything useful? There's a note.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Okay. Now I'm just going to check the options, because it feels like there's something wrong with the sound balancing. Yeah, there isn't a separate option. It feels like the music's too loud and the voices in these, sort of reading these diary entries, are too quiet, but there actually isn't any way to balance it, is there? It's just one volume control. Game developers, you should have separate volume controls. One for audio sound and one for music. In fact, you should probably have three: one for voice, one for ambient sound, and one for music. And an overall slider as well for people who don't want to bother with that. But hey, that's alright. Let's see what we've got in here. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. And nothing. Who keeps a chest of drawers entirely empty like that? Seriously? Yeah, there's books all over the place. And something, I wonder what actually ripped that door off its hinges. Questions that need answers. Okay. Oh, what is this? It's got a sign. Catalogues. Anything of any interest around here? Just old musty books. Oh, well, I can light that. Don't think I would need to. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. Black Eagle, not Black Eel. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Gerich. Is that okay? Does the fact that this screen's doing that mean my sanity is reducing and I should put the light on? Yep, guess it is. Okay. Like I said, it is hard to determine what is actually treated as dark by the game and what is just normal, because I could see perfectly well in that room. And I haven't got the gamma turned up ridiculously high either. In fact, I think you saw at the start of the video, no, actually you didn't. I can't remember if that was before I started recording or not. But yeah, I set it to what the game told me to, so that the one black square was just barely visible. Hello? Are you going to open? That one does not want to open, does it? I think that's it. This is a study. Big empty room. Maybe it was a fashion to have sort of big empty rooms. Maybe it was a sign of how wealthy you are if your study was ridiculously large with all this wasted space. And you know, the guy's desk isn't even on the rug, it's at the corner, so he's sitting here. If he's sitting here on his bare feet or something, his feet would get cold. That's bad planning.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write.
Oh, she's Daniel's
I feel a
diary.
need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me
So she's
if I
actually
linger.
my diary.
Today,
Daniel.
I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Well, at least you didn't drop a couple of settings earlier. You wouldn't have just been trapped, you would have been squished, squashed. You would have been pureed and ground by that block of stone. What do you think? What's special about those 2 books that I could pick them up? But there's no way to sort of zoom in on stuff that you find. Oh well. Okay, this is. Oh no, this is. Wait. No, this is a different corridor from the one I was in a minute ago. It just looks very similar. That looks like I've got a priceless artifact. I don't think I'll be chucking that around. Old tomes this way. Whoa. Yep, lantern time, clearly. Okay, I've got this. Containing... what's it got? Lantern oil and a tinderbox. Actually, let's just light this candle. Ooh, there's something in there. Can I pick it up? Oh, I can open that and pick it up. It's a tinderbox. Excellent. So I'm kind of ahead because I've found 2 tinderboxes and some oil, and it's cost me 1 tinderbox. Cool. I think that seems to be all that's in here. Well, I'm just going to get myself a drink and I shall be right back.